boys and girls, as you may have guessed from the introductory slides, we're going to look at the country of Russia, and specifically at the Faberge Imperial Eggs, which are the inspiration for this project. Now, these eggs were created for the Tsars of Russia, specifically for the Tsar Alexander III and Nicholas II, who commissioned Faberge, who was a jeweler, to create these works of art for or as gifts for their wives. I believe Alexander's was for their 20th anniversary and Easter, and Nicholas gave them and continued the tradition of giving these eggs once a year to his spouse or his wife. Now, being the aristocracy or being the Tsar had benefits. You were rich, you were the leader of the country, and you had wealth. So these eggs were created in this jewelry form, and they were made out of things like gold, diamonds, rubies, emeralds, all kinds of things were put on these that would be very expensive today. So this is what we're going to do, and I'm going to walk you through it. Here we go. Good morning, boys and girls. Okay, to start our Faberge egg off, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our copier paper and we're going to fold it in half the long way or the hot dog way. Okay, and then I'm going to draw an egg shape on the closed end. This is the closed end of the paper. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to draw an egg shape. It doesn't have to be as big as the paper, but it should be sizable. So I'm going to draw my little egg shape. Now, I'm going to add all kinds of decorations to this later through the time lapse that you will see. So I'm probably going to put like a stand here. I'm going to do some pattern decorations on the egg because you must have some pattern decorations on it. But the one thing you must have is we have to make a hole. We have to make an opening or a door. So one of the things I'm going to do, depending on how big you want your surprise that's inside your egg to be, is you must include a door of some sort. So this is going to turn into my door, behind which my surprise will be. Okay, the rest of it I'm going to do through a time lapse to conserve time on the video. Okay, boys and girls, you'll see that I added a ton of different patterns. I'm going to do a lot of erasing and correcting of this pattern, but what I'm going to do next is I'm going to open this up. I'm going to fold it in half backwards, and then I'm pretty sure we've done this before, but I'm going to transfer that first half of the drawing to the second half by rubbing it very, very strongly, or pushing down hard, I should say, with the back end of a Sharpie marker or any other hard object to transfer the design from one side to the other. Boys and girls, I did actually change my mind about doing the coloring all in one shot. I did the tracing. One thing I wanted to make sure that you see is I left my door. We're going to eventually, and you are probably going to have a grown-up help you, I'm going to use a razor knife and I'm going to cut a little bit of this out, leaving just a small hinge so that this can open up and reveal the surprise that we will tape behind here. So now I'm going to color it. One of the colors of royalty, of course, is purple, so I'm going to use purple, and of course, if they were rich, they would have jewels, so I'm going to use some jewel colors as well when I color. Boys and girls, for this next step after the coloring is complete, you are going to want to probably have adult supervision or have an adult do this for you, just for safety's sake. Okay, I'm going to use a razor knife or X-Acto knife to cut my little door out. So I'm going to put something behind my drawing so I don't damage my tabletop. Please make sure, if you're not sure how to do this, that you have an adult help you. I'm going to leave a small little space where I'm not going to cut, so that's going to be the flap that will allow my door to open. Please don't completely cut your door off. I remember where my door was. I think it was right there. So I stopped right there, and I'm going to start right down here. I now have a door that will open to reveal my surprise. On the back of this, I'm going to take a small sheet of paper and I'm going to tape. Do not glue this. The paper is way too thin to handle glue. I'm going to tape this blank piece of paper over my opening. I'm going to tape it down good. This is where I'm going to draw my surprise. So when you open up my Faberge egg, there will be a surprise gift inside. Boys and girls, when you have your Faberge egg completed and you have your hidden drawing inside of it, hold it up to the camera on Flipgrid. Show me your completed Faberge egg. Open it up to reveal your surprise, and then you are done with the project.